Because this is where the water issues all originate,
Yeah,
I think. But
yeah.
they also there are lots of water issues in the back, but the real rivers come from here, and it's very difficult to maintain them. And we've got, you know, we started with a rain garden, and it didn't work really well, and that's when we got Ida Marie involved, and now we've got about 5 of them.
I was thinking about that. I emailed Miles and I said 3, and then I realized, no, wait a minute, we have 3 or 4 there, right?
And this one is really
and that's a rain garden too. Oh yeah.
So
Yeah.
we've got, I mean, we're capturing water this whole front yard. It's really wonderful.
Yeah.
Because that's the main thing. We get so much water on a slope, and we've been able to really slow it down and capture it and keep it on the property a lot. And it's made this lushness possible.
And if we find that video that you took, and you can see the way the water rushes through, it really makes it even more striking.
Right, right. Because it washes like swaths of dirt and path and everything else.
And we had, I think, originally the geraniums were here and the sweet box. And then there was a lot of stuff that was just trying to make it, but
it didn't make it.
Yeah.
No. Yeah. And we had because of the rain garden, we lost a dogwood tree because they don't like that much water.
Yeah.
And which was fine.
Yeah.
Because now we have wonderful sweet bays and magnolias, and they're really terrific.
Yeah.
And they love the water.
Yeah.
So, and what's interesting, when this is the only one that really ever fills in, and but we get birds flittering in there taking baths.
Oh, yeah?
And we get frogs, and we get
Oh,
everything.
wow.
It's really terrific. We had water issues here. The water is even more, but we have the terracing that slows it down.
And then the walls that act a little bit like berms, you know, with some river rock to manage where it flows a little more quickly, I guess.
Again, this is an area where lots and lots of water just flows off the properties above. And this has helped tremendously cut down on the flow across the path and everything. And yes,
Yeah.
It's a watery place, so I figured he could go there. This is sort of, this is the one rain garden. There's another, and then it goes down and it steps down, and it has helped tremendously. And this, what we've tried to do with the diversion is get things to go to the swale. But it's, and everything seems to be doing really well in the rain gardens.
Yeah, everything's growing, and the rabbits aren't eating the seersucker sedge, which is good. That's a plant that I first saw at Mount Cuba, seersucker sedge. They use it a lot.
They actually, when I was up there last week, they gave me one, and your guys planted it for me. The rain comes from the street through the guy's driveway, up also from his house and his driveway, and it just comes in a river to this fence. And you'll see that a lot of it was starting to come right there. And we had built this swale early on, and the water just didn't get to it.
Yeah.
So it was coming through here in literally it looked like a river. And it was overflowing into the rain garden, so it was overdoing, it was, you know, overfilling the rain garden. And then it would be overfilling and swamping all of the area back here. And then it would head on down and create a river through this, where the berm, there's a berm where that golden mop Carmiociperus is. I think that is what it's called. Anyway, it would go around the berm and cut a swath into the soil and kill everything in its path and keep going until it would find a way out. It would create a little waterfall over right here. And then it would continue going and wash out all of and it would go past this tree. It would spread out somewhere, and some of it would come here, some of it would go to the path. It would wash out all of the stone dust in the path. It would all end up down on the sidewalk down there, and with a lot of dirt. So.